The void of space has a quiet that feels eternal, but silence is never absolute. Beyond Neptune, in the shadowy reaches where sunlight is faint and fleeting, a tiny spark appeared. At first it was almost imperceptible, a flicker of light lost among countless stars. But that faint glimmer carried a story that would challenge everything humanity thought it knew about the cosmos. This was no ordinary celestial object. It was a visitor from a distant star system, an interstellar wanderer named 3I Atlas, the third confirmed traveler to enter our solar system. But in that first moment, it was just a mystery, a stranger at the edge of our observational reach. Astronomers first saw only numbers, coordinates, brightness, velocity, but behind the data was a profound truth. The universe was not empty. Something from another star had arrived, silently passing through our cosmic neighborhood. Humanity had glimpsed interstellar visitors before. In 2017, Oumuamua appeared, a long, thin object whose strange acceleration baffled scientists. Then, in 2019, Borisov arrived, a comet-like body carrying the unmistakable signature of alien chemistry. And now, less than a decade later, 3I Atlas made its entrance. Unlike its predecessors, Atlas presented a unique challenge. Its light flickered unpredictably. Its path carved a hyperbolic trajectory that indicated it would not linger. Calculations revealed a truth that sent ripples through the astronomical community. This was matter born far beyond the gravitational pull of the sun, forged in a distant planetary system, traveling across light years of dark, empty space. Its detection came thanks to the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS, designed to watch for objects that might threaten Earth. Ironically, a system built for planetary defense had captured a messenger from another world. For the scientists tracking it, each observation carried both excitement and unease. Its velocity and trajectory defied simple classification. It was not a comet, not an asteroid, not a fragment we could easily explain. It was a traveler, one that arrived and would depart, leaving humanity with only glimpses of its story. Every celestial object tells a story through motion. For Atlas, that story was extraordinary. The hyperbolic path indicated an origin among the stars, a cosmic exile ejected from another system by forces unknown. Astronomers calculated its direction, near the constellation Lyra, yet this only offered a compass point, not a birthplace. The object had endured the tumult of galactic tides, gravitational nudges from passing stars, and the long isolation of interstellar space. Its journey was ancient, and every calculation was a reminder of distances and times beyond human comprehension. The implications were unsettling. If one object could travel here unnoticed, how many others had already passed by Earth in centuries before our telescopes existed? And if interstellar visitors could arrive silently, what else might the universe be sending? Fragments, relics, or perhaps objects of intelligence? The sheer frequency of such arrivals suggested the galaxy teemed with wandering matter, not just rare anomalies. Each new visitor reshaped humanity's perception of its place in the cosmos. Atlas was enigmatic, not just in motion, but in its reflection of light. Its brightness did not follow predictable patterns like a typical asteroid or comet. Instead, it flickered in irregular pulses, revealing a form that remained hidden from direct observation. Models suggested it might be a jagged shard tumbling unpredictably, or perhaps a flat, elongated object catching sunlight in sharp flashes. Spectral analysis deepened the mystery. Its surface revealed little, resisting clear chemical identification. Every photon collected was a whisper from a distant world, yet one that refused to be fully understood. Some scientists considered a radical possibility that Atlas might not be entirely natural. Could it be a structure, perhaps engineered to harness radiation pressure, thin and sail-like, propelled in ways unlike any natural object? The idea was provocative, teetering on the edge of science fiction. Yet it could not be dismissed outright. The reflections, the motion, the behavior, all hinted that the universe could be stranger than we imagined. And if intelligence had played a role in creating such a visitor, humanity had entered into a dialogue with the cosmos it did not yet fully comprehend. Placing Atlas alongside its predecessors deepened the intrigue. Oumuamua defied gravitational expectations with its peculiar acceleration and elongated shape. Borisov, though more conventional, carried chemistry alien to the solar system. Atlas combined elements of both: ambiguity in shape, behavior, and origin. 3 interstellar visitors in less than a decade hinted at a solar system far less isolated than previously thought. Each object was a messenger, bearing the scars and chemistry of worlds beyond our own. Every arrival challenged assumptions, inspiring awe, but also existential unease. Scientists began speaking of interstellar archaeology, the study of relics flung across galaxies, of fragments that tell stories of formation, destruction, and cosmic chaos. Atlas was a new chapter in this unfolding narrative, one that forced humanity to reconsider its place in the galaxy. Observing Atlas was more than a scientific endeavor. It was an emotional experience. Astronomers felt the weight of distances traveled, the eons endured, the stars that had witnessed its journey. To see matter born elsewhere was to glimpse history outside the solar system, atoms that had orbited alien suns, perhaps watched civilizations rise and fall. Every calculation, every orbital adjustment became an act of human recognition. Atlas was not just an object. It was a reminder of the universe's vastness, its restlessness, and the fragility of Earth's solitude. The night sky was no longer eternal and unchanging. It was dynamic, alive with stories that humanity had only begun to uncover. Even as telescopes around the world focused on Atlas, questions multiplied. Why did its brightness behave so strangely? What forces shaped its motion? Could its arrival be random, or did it hint at a universe more deliberate, more structured than assumed? The scientific community worked tirelessly, yet some mysteries resisted solution. Atlas did not conform to the expectations of natural bodies, yet no definitive evidence suggested artificiality. This ambiguity became its defining feature, a mirror reflecting humanity's curiosity, uncertainty, and awe. Each observation underscored a profound reality. The solar system is permeable, open to visitors from afar. The universe does not confine itself to human assumptions. Objects arrive unbidden, carrying stories, warnings, and puzzles written in light and motion. Atlas passed through our solar system as silently as it had arrived, leaving behind questions more than answers. Its flickering light faded, but the impression it left on humanity endured. For scientists, it was a challenge to physics, to orbital mechanics, and to imagination. For philosophers, it was a reminder of our fragile place in a dynamic galaxy. The era of interstellar visitors had begun. Humanity could no longer consider the solar system a closed sanctuary. Each intruder, whether fragment or artifact, was a message from the cosmos, a story carried across unimaginable distances, daring us to understand, to wonder, and to accept that the universe is far stranger than our textbooks ever claimed. In the quiet after its passage, the universe remained as ever indifferent yet eloquent. And somewhere among the stars, countless other travelers await, each one a messenger, each one a story yet untold.